I'm going to explain the cultural event assignment to you pretty quickly. Something important to remember, if you have any instructions on what you need to do to complete the cultural event, after you watch this and after you open up the instructions and read them, and after you can participate in the discussion board, so that means that you've posted an original post and you've replied to someone, and if you still have questions about the cultural events and none of your questions have been answered through the discussion board, then you can email me or make an appointment and come by my office. I'm usually just in here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can just come by or you can make an appointment, and I'll explain whatever part you're missing or whatever you don't quite understand to you in more depth. But we're not going to spend a whole class period or any additional class time going over it. So it's really important that you follow all the instructions, which is go to eCampus, click on assignments, and then open up the cultural event activity Word document. And the instructions are there. You can print them or you can just read them from the computer screen. After you do that, you need to participate in the discussion board, which is under discussions. And there, people will be talking about the cultural event, and you might get one of your questions answered. I'll be in the discussion board as well, so I can possibly answer one of your questions. But you can always come by and ask me any lingering questions that you have, but they should all be answered. So, what you are looking at on eCampus will be this. So it should look like this. Now, just like normal, I'm not going to read it to you, but I'm going to read the review expectations to you. So basically, the whole top part are the instructions for the assignment. The due date is on eCampus, where this assignment is. It's also on your assignment calendar. It says 3/19, it's due. But the most important parts is that it needs to, the report that you write after you visit a cultural event. The important part is the report should be 300 to 500 words in length. You need to make sure you have the name of the event, the date of the event, the location of the event included in the write-up. You need to write how you found out about the event, if anyone attended it with you, and your overall opinion of the event, and if you'd attend again. So some important parts from the instructions of this are: do not simply copy program notes or merely summarize anything that was already written about the event. You need to write your own personal experience of viewing art, attending an event, listening to music, or whatever you did. You need to write about your own personal experience and summarize that. But I also want to know what the event was about. So a little bit about the event is helpful. After you've thoroughly described the experience, briefly react to it. What are some reactions you've had? How does it make you feel? Did you enjoy it? Why or why not? And add any other comments that you wish. But it's not a review, so you're not reviewing the event. The paper should be double-spaced and 300 to 500 words in length, and Microsoft Word has a word counter on there for you. With the assignment, when you print it off, I have included some suggestions for cultural events. These are suggestions, so if you are just hard up and you have no idea where to go or what to do, you don't have anything in mind, then just go to one of these places. But they're not requirements. These aren't the places you have to go or you have to choose from. You can do whatever you want, as long as it's a cultural event. But if you just can't think of anything else, this is a list of things around town, and a lot of them are free or low cost. So the Perot Museum of Nature and Science is there, the Museum of Art is there, and the Museum of Art is free. There's the National Sculpture Center, the Holocaust Museum, the African American Museum. Clyde Warren Park has events going on. Don't just go to the park and then write about your experience while you had a day at the park. If there's an event going on at Clyde Warren, then you can use that. The Meyerson Symphony Center, the World Aquarium, which is about 2 blocks from El Centro, The AT&T Performing Arts Center sometimes has things going on there too. And what's not on here, but I have had students do before, is the Old Red Courthouse, which is a block from El Centro. You can see that from here. And the JFK Museum, which is a block. So all those things are about across the street. And so I've had students go there too. I just don't have those on the list. So those are things to think about. I would use this as a time to do something that you've been wanting to do or experience around where you live or around here, and do that, and then, you know, write about it, write about the experience, what was there, how you felt about it, what happened. It's pretty simple, but if you have any questions, like I said, I'll answer it. The due date is on eCampus where you printed out this. It's also on your assignment calendar twice. It's on your assignment calendar under Friday, and it's on your assignment calendar on the day that it's actually due. And it's due March 19th. Okay, so you have from now, this encompasses spring break to get this done, because you have to actually go somewhere to do it. So I would not wait until the week before it's due, or the week it is due, because it requires you to go somewhere to do it. So you need to give yourself a little bit of time. Spring break is in between now and then, and so I thought that would be good, because you might do some things on spring break that you would want to write about. Like I said, email me, or come by my office if you still have questions. Make sure you participate in the discussion board, and that is about it. All right, see you soon.